Good morning, everyone. This morning we're going to focus on the neck and the shoulders, which is an area where a lot of us hold a lot of tension in these stressful times. A lot more time on the cell phones, perhaps, and the computer. So we want to keep this area nice and open and relaxed. The gesture we're going to use today is Garuda Mudra. Garuda is a mythological eagle. So the right hand slides in front of the left, the palms are facing the body. Hook the thumbs, and then the hands are like wings, and the hands are held in front of the throat. This mudra is actually very good for balancing the thyroid gland and the whole endocrine system. So notice how this is. And then go ahead, release the gesture for a moment, close the eyes, and just relax into your body. Smiling, relaxing, noticing any sensations, the flow of breath. Good. And then go ahead and try out the gesture. Once again, palms face the body, right hand slides in front of the left, right hand is closer to the body, hooking at the thumbs, relaxing the shoulders down and back. And go ahead and keep your eyes closed as you try out this mudra, noticing any effects that you might feel, change in direction of breath or attention, any subtle sensations in the body, and any subtle effects on your mind, quality of energy, or even quality of emotion. So Garuda Mudra, as I mentioned before, is very good for balancing the thyroid gland and the entire endocrine system. It's also very good for balancing both hemispheres of the brain because it balances breath coming in through the left nostril and the breath coming in through the right nostril. And those represent two major subtle channels in the body. This mudra is also very good for helping us balance rest and activity. So we want to make sure, especially during these times of being home by ourselves or just with our families, we need to balance our activity with rest. So this will aid in that. So notice how this one feels for you, and you can hold it during the pauses if you like it. For now, go ahead and release the mudra. And we're just going to start with some neck circles to release any tension in the neck. So circle arms behind you, bringing palms behind you with the fingertips pointing down if you can. Otherwise, just keep your hands at the low back. Roll the shoulders down and back so you can feel this opens the chest. Extend the chin forward like a turtle sticking its neck out of its shell. Bring the chin to the chest. And then slowly bring the left ear, your left ear, to the left shoulder. Breathe into the right side of the neck. Circle the head back gently, pausing for a moment with your right ear to your right shoulder. Breathe into the stretch on the left side of your neck. And then go ahead and slowly circle. Inhaling as the head comes around and back. Exhaling as the head goes forward. Good, then reverse direction. Good, you can keep your eyes closed for this if you like, really feeling inside the body, all of your attention inside of the body. Good. Come back to center, release the arms, shake them out a little bit. Now bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears as you inhale, and as you exhale, let them drop into the force of gravity. Breathing out through the mouth. A couple more times. Good. Just pause for a moment. Close your eyes feel sensations, particularly in the neck and the upper shoulders. Maybe warmth or tingling. You can hold the gesture if you like it here. You might notice that this mudra opens up the energy in the throat. Very, very good for maintaining a healthy throat, relaxing the vocal cords, even helpful for TMJ. Good, then go ahead and release the gesture. Spiral your arms, so the palms face backwards, and then spiral so that the pinky comes forward and the thumb goes back. The arms are held alongside the body. Now bring your left ear to your left shoulder and just roll the ear over the shoulder. This works different muscles in the neck. Good. Forward, slowly, opposite side. Excellent. Coming back to center, release the arms, shake them out. And now turn the palms forward and spiral the opposite way. So the thumb comes in and the little fingers are forward. You'll feel a stretch now on the outside of the arm, this part of the arm, whereas before it was the inside of the arm. So we're actually stretching the meridian lines, the subtle channels. Now this time, bring your chin to your left shoulder and just make little circles. It works different muscles in the neck. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. Slowly point the chin up and you'll feel a nice stretch from the ear all the way down the neck. This is actually good for tinnitus, for the jaw. Good. Chin comes through the center. The other side, make little circles. Tilt the chin up. Feel that nice stretch. Relax. Good, and then release the arms, bring the head back to center, and just shake out the arms. Good. Pause once again, closing the eyes, noticing what you feel, especially in the neck and shoulders, but your attention may be drawn to other parts of the body as well. So just let your mind dissolve into sensations inside of the body. Holding the gesture if you like it. Feeling that nice openness in the throat, relaxation of the vocal cords. Good. And gently open the eyes. We're going to make our way to stand now. So if you're sitting on something, you might want to move it out of the way. Coming into a relaxed forward bend. Always nice to come up from the floor in this manner. Let your head go. You can shake out a little bit. And as you inhale, slowly come up, one vertebra at a time. Knees are soft, legs are strong, which will allow the upper body to completely relax. Rolling up. Feeling the shoulders, the second to the last thing to come up. The head, the very last thing to come up. Closing your eyes along the way or as you come to stand, and just pause for a moment, feeling the internal sensations of standing upright. Good. Open the eyes. Now interlace your fingers outward. Hands start by the lower belly. As you inhale, bring the hands up in front of the body, palms facing up. And when you reach the level of the throat, turn the palms out. Exhaling, bringing the arms up overhead. Now relax the shoulders and see if you can squeeze your elbows in towards your ears. Good. Extend the chin forward once again. Bring your chin to the chest. Feeling that nice stretch in the back of the neck. Inhale, slowly raise the head. Then bring the palms face down, pressing down and away. And very gently tilt the head back, looking up. So we want to stretch the front of the throat and not scrunch the back of the neck. Good. Inhale. Come back to center. So the palms are facing down now. Turn to your right. Stretch out your arms to the right. And then turn your head to look over your front shoulder. Good. Nice stretch for the neck and the upper shoulder here. Inhaling through the center. Exhale, other way. Press and look over the front shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to center. Stand with your feet a little bit wider than hip width. We're going to make big circles with the body, palms facing out if you can. So big circles stretching forward to the side. So a little bit of a twist here. Turning around, circling at the hips and the waist. Excellent. And then the opposite way, coming down, cross, up. Good. So good for all the joints in the body. Good. Come back to center. And now float the arms out to the sides and come up, if you can, with straight legs using your core muscles, coming all the way up. Relax the shoulders as you come up. And now bend into your right knee. So we're going to shift the weight to the right, bend into the right knee, and then lean towards your left. So your left arm comes behind the body, the right arm stretches over the ear. Nice lateral stretch here. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Relax for a moment. And then shift the weight into your left leg, bending into that left knee. And as you exhale, bring your right arm behind the body, left arm stretches over the ear. Good. Stretching the whole side. One more time to each side. Inhale back through the center. Exhale, other way. Floating, moving with your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Bring your feet a little bit closer together so you feel nice and stable. Close the eyes. Just take a moment to feel on the inside of the body. And training the mind and the body to come back to a point of stillness and relaxation. And if you like the gesture, go ahead and hold it here. Breathing into the throat if your attention is naturally directed there. Balancing rest with activity. Right side with the left side. And balancing both hemispheres of the brain. When we are internally balanced in those ways, the body feels light and the mind feels at ease. Good. Gently release the gesture. We're going to come into the eagle pose. This is a pose actually that also balances the right and the left hemispheres. So float the arms out to the sides. Turn your palms to face forward and then cross your right elbow over the left. Bringing arms into eagle arms. So if you can, cross at the wrists. Otherwise, if that doesn't quite work for you, keep your palms facing out like this. And extend the elbows away a little bit. So it's a very intense stretch for the shoulders. But only work at a point where the intensity does not distract you. Now bend your right knee. And a choice here, you can either just cross the left ankle over the right and balance like this. Some of you might be able to cross the thigh over the standing thigh. Some of you might be able to actually tuck your toes behind your standing calf. Good. And then the second part of this pose is to come forward. So as you exhale, come forward with the upper body. Only if you feel stable. Some of you might need to bring that toe down if you're on a one-legged balance. This is a very constricted pose. So when we constrict like this, it temporarily stops the flow of blood and therefore prana or chi, like stopping up a river with a dam. Good. And then when we release, so slowly come up as you inhale. Release the legs first, release the arms. Close the eyes, feel a flood of body, a flood of energy throughout your entire body. So it's like releasing the waters of the dam. Good. Inhale, float the arms out to the sides once again. Turn the palms up. Other side, crossing your left elbow over the right. Eagle arms. Shifting your weight into your left leg. Crossing as you can, either at the ankle or at the thigh. And once you find your stability here, slowly come forward. If you need to steady yourself with the toe on the floor, definitely do that. You want to feel nice and steady in this pose. Feeling that constriction. Good, and then inhale, slowly come up. Release the leg, release the arms, and now shake out the arms. Good, relax for a moment with the eyes closed. Relax into the body. And then if you like the gesture, you can hold it here. Balancing the entire endocrine system, the hemispheres of the brain, the right and left sides of the body, resulting in internal ease and lightness. Good. Gently release the mudra. Circle arms behind you now, interlacing fingers behind the back. Roll the shoulders down and back. This is a wonderful counter movement to the eagle pose. Bend the knees, come forward with the upper body. Stretch up. Release the head. Of course, only bring your arms up as far as they want to go. And now bring the hands to the low back. Release the arms towards the floor. And make your way down first onto the knees. Shift the hips to one side. If you need a blanket to sit on, we're going to do some forward bends. So if you need a blanket to sit on, I'm going to sit on the edge of a thin blanket. Go ahead and take one. Some of you might need a higher pillow if you have very tight hamstrings. Some of you might need nothing at all. And come to sit with your legs outstretched. Good. Now separate the feet a little bit, and we're going to do, this is called rowing the boat. Exhaling, come forward with the upper body. Inhaling, backs of the hands come towards each other as you guide with your intention and attention, energy up the insides of the legs, up the spine, and back down. So here we're working the core, and we're very gently warming up the muscles of the back and the hamstrings to come into a held forward bend. You can exhale through the mouth if you like. Good. Now the next time you roll up, bring your hands to the sides of the mat up on your fingertips. Bring the feet together, and now we're going to engage the legs. So extend out through the heels, sit nice and tall. Inhale, extend the arms up overhead, relaxing the shoulders. And on your next exhale, slowly come forward with a straight spine. So feel the first point of resistance. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, relax a little bit. Release the head, bring the hands to the feet if you can reach without strain. Otherwise, just let your hands come wherever they fall. Might be the ankles, might be the shins. Some of you just might be up a little bit like this. Draw the belly in at the end of each exhale and let the head go. We're going to hold for a couple more breaths. Working at a level of intensity that still allows you to relax. So relax the muscles. Keep that extension through the heels. Feel the drawing inward of the belly and how that affects the depth with which you can relax into the pose. Good. And to come out on your next inhale, extend the arms forward, slowly come up with a straight spine. Unless there's something going on in your back, then you can just roll up like this. Excellent. Now, come up to the top of your mat, feet flat, knees bent. Roll on down. You can support yourself or use your core muscles. And go ahead and hug the knees in, pressing the spine into the floor, the thighs into the belly. Feel that press. Good. And bring your feet to the floor, arms alongside the body, palms facing down. We're going to come into the rolling bridge, which is very good for the spine. It also affects the thyroid. So feet about hip width apart, heels walked in towards your buttocks, and press down and forward into the feet. As you inhale, slowly raise the hips up towards the ceiling. Some of you might be able to roll all the way up onto your shoulders. Squeeze the buttocks a little bit as you come up. And as you exhale, slowly roll down. And go ahead and do this a few more times with your breath. Excellent. One more time. As your hips make contact, completely relax. Feel the whole body just let go. You can even let your knees fall in towards each other a little bit. Pausing to feel, to assimilate all of the energetic changes from the previous movement. Dropping into stillness and relaxation to entrain the body and mind. Good. Now go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest, arms out to the sides with the palms facing up. Drop both knees to your right as you turn your head to the left, bringing your right hand to the top of your left thigh. Breathe into the stretch. Feel that stretch in the hip and the neck, making the spine nice and flexible. Release the right arm and slowly come to the other side, one knee at a time. It's a really nice, luxurious kind of feeling. Breathe into the right side of your body. Good. Inhale. Come back to center. And now go ahead and stretch out into corpse pose. You might need to realign yourself on the mat. Stretching out your legs so the feet are a little bit separated. You can push your props out of the way with your feet. Settle in, relax the shoulders, palms facing up. Feel the force of gravity on the whole body. And as you lie in that position, let go. Let go into Mother Earth. Feel the force of gravity hugging you into her lap. breath. Notice first the breath coming in through the left nostril. It might have a cooling effect. And now bring your attention to the right nostril. You might notice a warming effect with breath on the right nostril. And then bring your attention to the breath coming in through both nostrils simultaneously. Feeling the breath coming in through the nostrils all the way up into the brain, nourishing the brain, nourishing yourself with your own breath. And now just relax, completely let go. And you can stay here resting for as long as you like, but I'm going to end the session with the yogi's prayer. Om Shanti Peace. May all beings in all the realms be happy. May all beings in all the realms know peace. And may we also always be happy and always know peace.